以前在互联网上搜索信息非常复杂，你必须是一个技术熟练的研究人员才有可能，但如今情况完全变了。现在有了谷歌这样的网络搜索引擎公司，每个人只要有一台电脑加上网络链接，就可以搜索整个网络了。
It clarified and cleared up the clutter of the internet and made it possible to find what you were looking for quickly and easily. That was a major breakthrough.
谷歌在一天之内要处理来自世界各地的将近2亿个搜索引擎。
I'm from England, and a lot of people in England use Google.
Everybody in Ireland uses Google.
Yes, Google is in France is very popular.
One thing that's happened with Google becoming commonplace is people really expect to get information. So you're going out on a first date, you Google. You find out something about the guy or the girl before you go.
The Google index becomes who you are in other people's eyes. That's a new thing, and we as a culture are just getting used to it.
谷歌是斯坦福大学2个博士生的智慧产物，他们是拉里·佩奇和谢尔盖·布林。
Larry and Sergey are the quintessential Silicon Valley entrepreneurs. They're smart, they're visionary, they're pig-headed in the best sense of the word.
佩奇和布林1998年创立了谷歌，这个时候最合适不过了。
Google managed to hit it just at the time when tens of millions of people were coming to the web.
这时，人们对因特网的兴趣正在高涨，网络正处于信息爆炸状态。唯一的问题是怎样去查找信息。现有的搜索引擎虽然在做这个工作，但是他们找到的垃圾信息总是多于有用的信息。
Before Google, often searching, you had to do it multiple times to be able to find what you're looking for. Or if you were browsing on a site like Yahoo, you had to click through a lot of pages.
They all had various problems. Some had irrelevant results. You'd type in a query for cars and get lawnmowers or tractors.
要在一堆垃圾中找到寥寥几个有用的相关信息，既浪费时间又令人丧气。为了克服这样的难题，像雅虎这样的搜索引擎使用人力，以图书管理员的形式代替了电脑，来给网络的信息分类，并创立搜索的大致方向。
There's always been a basic philosophical difference between things like Yahoo and things like Google. The Yahoo side, which is what falls more under traditional librarianship, is that you have people who are experts who know what's going to be the best thing to look at, and they can put together a catalog, an index, a directory that lets you go and find the things they put there.
但这也不是完美的解决方式。
When you get millions and billions and will be coming to trillions of different things on the web, you can't have enough editors to do that, but you can have computers, more and more computing power to go and check that out.
他们看准了计算机的运作能力，在研究现有的引擎之后，研制了一种超强能力的机器，这成了后来一切搜索引擎的模型。
This is how we have to move the bits around to actually get the people the answers to their questions. You can see that there's a lot of data running around. It has to go all over the world through fibers, through satellites, through all kinds of connections.
佩奇和布林把网络之路铺到了大大小小的网站，为独立撰稿的记者、为商业组织以及团体机构创建了方便的网络交通。
I think they see the goal of something like Google to a large degree as making society more democratic.
他们率先开创了一个全新的市场，在这里，广告和搜索结果能相互匹配。
Users, when they're looking for something like flowers, will serve a flower ad, something that's targeted to their very specific query.
在此之前，没有人知道怎样通过搜索引擎来盈利，所以更没有人注意怎样完善这一业务。而他们把搜索引擎变成了摇钱树，与搜索相关的广告比其他任何形式的业务发展都快。
Google has become, on both the search and the advertising side, sort of the standard for how you both find things on the internet and how you make money on the internet.
It's hard to really predict what the impact of Google will be. It's one of those technologies that shifts the way people do things. And the automobile didn't just get people from their farm to town. It shifted the whole culture, shifted the whole way that we organize cities and roads and everything else. The Internet is doing that, and Google is a big part of making the Internet work that way.
一开始，佩奇和布林并不想成立自己的公司，他们只是想把自己的发明卖给某个搜索引擎公司。但是他们找这些公司谈过之后，所有的人都在说同样的话。
Search is kind of over. We're not that interested in great search technologies. Our search is good enough. And any one of those companies could have had that technology during that period of time, 97, early 98, for a song. So they decided that they were going to form their own company and try to do it on their own.
Google 这个词在互联网上每天被使用近10亿次。揭秘谷歌背后的商业故事，讲述谷歌创始人佩奇和布林的创业历程。
您现在收看的是人物栏目。
1995年，他们相识才3个月。布林23岁，斯坦福大学计算机专业博士生，认识了24岁的佩奇。那时候，他也刚刚成为博士候选人。
Sergey and Larry were in the same program. They, had similar research interests, but they were not friends. And what I heard was when they met, they didn't really like each other. That doesn't surprise me at all, because super smart people generally are wary of other super smart people.
佩奇是密歇根州立大学计算机系培养的高材生。
Larry was always a very independent kind of guy. He's not the kind of student who comes in and says, "What are you working on? Tell me what to do." He'd come in and say, "I've got this idea I want to pursue."
他天生就是个发明家。
In his earlier career, he did things like build a huge inkjet printer of his own out of Legos or a plotter. He comes up with things that don't sound like they would work, and then he figures out how to make them work.
谢尔盖·布林是马里兰一个大学数学博士的儿子，他家是从前苏联移民到美国的，那时候他才6岁。
Sergey always seemed very bright, of course, and very sure of himself.
他的兴趣当然不仅限于搜索引擎。
Sergey is really looking into new ideas on biotech and space travel and those sorts of things.
Very interested in the outdoors and sports and roller hockey and stuff like that. But of